It started as a simple goal to change the public's perception of ALS, the debilitating disease that robs people of their ability to walk, speak, eat, and eventually breathe. In the end, we created something that changed us all.
ALS is a fatal neuromuscular disease. We don't know the cause or the cure, and most people only live 3 to 5 years from the time of diagnosis. It's a devastating disease.
Like so many other success stories, this one began with hard work. It took an entire team of volunteers dedicated to making a difference. People from all walks of life, pitching in for a common belief. Some volunteers had lost family members or friends to ALS. Others just wanted to be a part of something special. Some were even battling the disease themselves, like Steve Franks, whose efforts became an inspirational part of the campaign. Through hard work and an inspired team of leaders, the Piece by Piece campaign was created. And almost overnight, we gave a voice to those suffering from this terrible disease.
The opportunity that we had with this Piece by Piece campaign was that we were able to take a 2D idea, a photograph of mannequins' arms and legs, which figuratively represented the devastation of ALS, and bring it to the people. We were able to bring it to the streets in the form of the traveling torso exhibit, the Piece by Piece exhibit. This allowed people to come up and interact with it, touch it, see it, feel it, and be able to see names of victims on the back of the shirts. It brought it into their lives, which is something that most advertising doesn't accomplish.
With 150 solemn mannequins, each wearing a black t-shirt with the name of a loved one suffering or killed from ALS, an entire state took notice. People that had never given Lou Gehrig's disease a second thought were suddenly introduced to the devastating effects of ALS. They gathered, they asked questions, they cried, they got involved. Up and down the state of Florida, including more than 20 locations overall, the message resonated loud and clear. Lou Gehrig's disease is stealing our loved ones piece by piece. From the steps of the Capitol building in Tallahassee and Town Square in St. Augustine, to downtown Tampa and Orlando, Jacksonville, and busy malls in Miami and Naples, people wanted to help.
By being able to take the Piece by Piece campaign and bring it to the people that we're trying to touch, we were allowing them to become a part of the campaign. It was interactive, yes, but it was even more than interactive. It was something that people were able to call their own because they could put the names of their loved one on the backs of the t-shirts. But sometimes they didn't do that. It went beyond that. They would paperclip messages or news clippings, and it became a community. This mobile torso campaign became something that was living and breathing as it traveled the state of Florida.
Today, we can all look back and be proud of what we've accomplished. The campaign has already raised over $50,000, and of that, 68% came from new donors who had never before been involved in our organization. The Piece by Piece campaign also helped us establish many new long-term relationships with community leaders, volunteers, donors, and patients. Today, we are proud to say that public awareness of ALS in the state of Florida is at an all-time high. Together, we changed the perception of a disease. We gave a voice to a story that needed to be told. And most importantly, we took another big step in the quest for a cure.
This display has had incredible impact, more than I could have imagined. It's traveled the state, been in more than 20 locations, and been seen by millions of people. We could have never dreamed that we would be making this kind of difference in the lives of ALS patients. This is significant in the fight against ALS.
While it took many special individuals to execute this campaign, we'd like to extend a special thank you to Dunn & Company. Their donation of time, talent, and creative services has been invaluable, and to date represents the largest in-kind donation in our organization's history.
Listening to their personal stories is enough to just make you want to move mountains.
From all of us at the ALS Association Florida chapter, we'd like to thank you for helping make a difference. Without you, none of this would have been possible.